track off and check engine light meaning and how to fix them. Traction control is an automobile safety feature that helps a car to make use of all available traction on the surface in certain conditions. The feature kicks in when your car struggles to speed up on slippery or low-friction road surfaces. The system has wheel speed sensors for monitoring the rotation speed of all front wheels and a hydraulic modulator that pumps the brakes. Welcome to our YouTube channel. We bring to you interesting topics about the automobile, and we provide a lucid explanation of topics that relates to cars and their important components. And I share helpful and professional tips to help you maintain your car. And today, I will be talking about an important and interesting topic: track off and check engine light meaning and how to fix them. The traction control system helps a driver maintain control and stability of the vehicle if it loses grip and starts to skid or slide. The TCS automatically senses when a wheel loses traction at any time and can be triggered automatically as soon as this is detected. Loss of traction most commonly occurs in ice or snow, so the TCS shifts power from the wheel that is slipping to the wheels that are still gripping the pavement well. Your traction control system lets you know it's working and not working when the TCS light turns on. If the light comes on when it's supposed to, it means it's safe to drive with the TCS light on. If it doesn't, it means it's not safe. Determine whether it's safe to drive by understanding these 3 reasons your TCS light may come on. In fact, you need the feature only in certain conditions, especially when the road is slippery. You will need a stronger grip on the surface when the road is snowy, wet, muddy, or unpaved. This means that the feature has no function unless you drive the car in these conditions. The car's gas mileage improves when you keep the traction control off. How do I fix the track off light? To fix the track off the light, it is enough to just press the track off button again to activate the system in most cases. It may also help to restart the vehicle by cycling the ignition. I will give you detailed information on how to fix the track off warning light. 1. Turn it on. If you've turned the traction control system off by mistake, it's simple to fix the problem. You simply need to push the traction control button and turn it back on. Usually, the track off button is found to the left of your steering wheel in most Toyota models. Push the button again and see if that resolves your problem. This would be the easiest solution. 2. Restart vehicle. A simple reboot can fix a lot of problems. Just like you would with a computer that's acting up, you can turn off the vehicle and restart the engine once again. If the traction light remains off, the problem has resolved itself and you have nothing to worry about. If it hasn't, you want to move on to the next steps to figure out what's going on. 3. Read DTCs. If the other suggestions haven't worked or there are other lights on the dashboard, you should read the diagnostic trouble codes with your scanner. This step is imperative if the check engine light comes on with the track off light. With the code scanner, you should gain a better idea of the fault. We recommend repairing anything that shows up before worrying too much about the track off light. It's possible that the fix will resolve the traction control system problem. 4. Visit mechanic. If you are unsure what the trouble codes mean or you can't find the problem, go ahead and reach out to a professional. It's possible that there's a more advanced issue occurring that you won't know how to repair. While you will have to pay more to have a professional handle the repair than if you did it yourself, you know the job will get done. You can choose an independent mechanic to handle this diagnosis or pay a little more to visit your local dealership. Also, when your car's check engine light illuminates your dashboard, it's usually accompanied by a sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach. The light could be a minor issue, such as a faulty gas cap, or it could mean something more serious, such as a misfiring engine. In many cases, it means that you'll be visiting the car dealer to repair the issue and get the light turned off. The check engine light, more formally known as the malfunction indicator lamp, is a signal from the car's engine computer that something is wrong. The connector is usually located under the steering column and is relatively easy to access. Before 1996, car makers had their own engine diagnostic systems, primarily to ensure their cars were compliant with EPA pollution control requirements. Check engine lights come in orange, yellow, or amber, depending on the manufacturer. If the light begins flashing, however, it indicates a more serious problem, such as a misfire that can quickly overheat the catalytic converter. These emissions devices operate at high temperatures to cut emissions but can pose a fire hazard if faulty. A flashing check engine light indicates a major internal failure and requires immediate attention. Regardless, do not ignore the check engine light. Continuing to drive with a non-flashing but illuminated check engine light can result in lower fuel economy and eventually lead to more significant and costly repairs. Follow these steps to fix your check engine light. However, if you have little or zero experience working on cars or using tools, don't do this alone. Find someone who can work alongside you to help prevent accidental injury or damage. Step 1. Buy an OBD reader. Here's the basic principle of how OBD works. Your car has a computer that receives input from different automotive systems. When these systems send the wrong input, the computer records the problem and turns the service light on. Plugging in the reader displays the code, as the computer recorded. These codes are generic diagnostic codes and are not specific to a model. Step 2. Scan for codes. Look under the lower edge of your driver's side dashboard. You'll find a trapezoid-shaped port for the reader. Plug in the reader while the engine and ignition are off. Once connected, turn the key on but leave the engine off. Press the scan button and watch the reader think. It will eventually display codes stored within the computer. Scroll through the codes and write them down. In my case, the code is P496. Step 3. Search your code. So you have a code, now what? The internet is filled with all kinds of forums and threads. Often the code your vehicle has is a common occurrence with your vehicle. You'll find people have fixed it and written about it. A great website is obdcodes.com. It will give you a good understanding of what your code means. If you know a thing or two about cars, then this will help. If you don't worry. Yes, it helps to know how something works before you fix it, but you can get by here. Search the code along with your vehicle. So here's what I wrote in the search bar. Buick Rendezvous OBD 496. You might also add your vehicle year, but keep this in mind. Vehicle models change year to year, but what's under the hood may stay the same for years. If your vehicle is 2008 and the post is for your model but 2005, the fix could be the same. I found a post that said it could be the purge valve based on my symptoms and code. Step 4. Locate the part. Remove and replace. Once you know what the part looks like, you can order it with confidence. I bought mine at AutoZone and replaced it in 10 minutes. It was a matter of one bolt, one hose, one electrical connector, and $24. Step 5. Erase the code. Now that the part is changed, plug the reader back in. Press and hold the erase button, and when the screen changes, press the button again to confirm. The code is gone now, and your check engine light should be off. This is assuming you have no other codes. In conclusion, if you're fixing a problem to pass a smog check, drive your vehicle for a day before taking it for testing. The technician can tell if you recently deleted the code. He will collect his $24.95 and tell you to come back again. If your check engine light is on when you show up, it's also an automatically paid fail, so make sure it's off before inspection. I appreciate your time in watching this interesting and educative video. I am sure you got value. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the bell to be the first to get notified when we drop a new video. See you all next time.